Hey guys, welcome back to yet another Zelda Month video. This time I'm going to talk about something that I don't think has ever been talked about before on YouTube. I want to talk to you today about a new theory I found in Majora's Mask. Do you notice something a little strange about the people in Termina? How each and every one of these characters will treat you differently depending on who you play as or what mask you're wearing? Let's observe a few people here. The Training Dojo Swordsman is a perfect example of this. The shopkeepers in Clocktown are really great examples as well. You can see how they treat each of the different transformations differently. The lady at the treasure chest shop will also change the price of the game depending on who you're playing as. Even the dog in Clocktown treats the different people differently. We also see Skull Kid treating people differently when he's wearing Majora's Mask. Honestly, he's a little bastard. He curses people, poisons the water, freezes mountaintops, destroys families and relationships. But why? Why does Skull Kid do this? Before Skull Kid put on Majora's Mask, he was just a little harmless imp who just enjoyed pulling pranks on people, but he never really went out of his way to actually harm people. Skull Kid only started acting evil when he put on the mask. He acts way more confident with the mask on, but could this really just be the mask controlling him and the evil powers within Majora's Mask? Or is this just a newfound confidence from him wearing the mask? It's really interesting to see this happen in Termina. But what if we can apply this to the real world in real life? Ask yourself this: do you change your personality depending on who you are with? We tend to talk to people differently, with different tones and respect. But as soon as we can hide our identity through anonymity, we suddenly become more courageous. But why is that? Why don't we treat others equally with the same amount of respect regardless of who or how we are talking to people? Well, there's actually a simple answer to that. Virtually everyone has to wear a mask in order to be accepted by others. That's just a simple fact of human psychology. And sometimes people don't even know that they have a mask on. Sometimes it just suddenly comes off, and the change is even a surprise to them. But other people are well aware that they have these masks on. These people are generally more honest with themselves, and these people are also really determined to keep their true selves hidden. A great example of this are people who are homosexual. At some point in their life, they start to notice feelings for people of the same gender, and they typically tend to keep it to themselves and put on a mask until they're ready to take it off and inform everyone who their true self is. We actually see one of the Moon Children directly state this theory to Link's face. He says, "Your true face? What kind of face is it? I wonder, the face under that mask, is that your true face? Who are you really when you don't have a mask on? Who are you when you're all alone? And then, how do you act when no one is around? Are you really a good person? Do you tend to do the right thing when no one is around? Are you more serious with yourself when you're alone? How do you normally feel when you're alone? Are you happy or sad? How do you act around your parents? You probably act like a respectful person. You act like you're a nice, responsible, and smart person who treats others with respect. You act the way that you want your parents to see you. They want to see a good person and someone who makes the right life choices and decisions. So you show them that person. But then, how do you act around your friends or in social environments? Are you loud in the center of attention? Or are you the quiet one who doesn't talk much? Maybe you goof off and joke around a lot more. Maybe you make some bad choices and do some dumb things with your friends. I mean, come on, everyone does it. Do you talk to your friends about things you normally wouldn't talk to your parents about? You probably act a lot different in social environments than you do around your parents. The way you talk to someone of high authority, maybe a police officer, will be different than the way that you talk to your parents, and that will be different than the way that you talk to your friends. One of the other moon children says something along the lines of, "What makes you happy?" I wonder, what makes you happy? Does it make others happy too? In other words, the things you enjoy when you're alone, do other people enjoy it as well? Do your friends enjoy those things too? Or is it just something that you want to keep hidden behind your mask? Everyone tends to act a specific way in different environments. We each tend to show off a little bit of different personalities given a certain circumstance. Think of it like a pie. Each person gets a little piece of the pie. Whether it's a big or small piece, it's still from the same pie. And nobody will ever get the entire pie. And that's almost what we see here in Majora's Mask. Do we ever know what Link's true face is? Is he really a good person? Or does he just act and do these things because he's being controlled by us? And I guess that's a question we will never really, truly know the answer to. But before I head out on this, I want to leave a message for all of you. Be true to yourself and show your true self to others. If you happen to lose some friends or family for being your true self, then so be it. If they don't accept you for who you are, then you don't need them in your life anyways. And you will find people who will accept you for your true self. You will find people who love you without your mask on.